I believe there are some people that they're just born team members and that's what they want to do and that's what they want to be. And that's cool. There's nothing wrong with that. But I do believe there's a lot of people out there with leadership potential, but they don't see it in themselves. And so, my hope is that this material will stir something in them to give them a hunger for leadership. And so that pre-leadership is, okay, hey, maybe I do have potential. Maybe I can start exercising certain competencies and gain greater confidence so that I can eventually lead one day. And so, I believe there's leadership potential in people. We just got to see it, draw it out, give them some tasks that will give them a taste of leadership so that eventually they can step into that. But I think one reason, I was speaking at a conference, it was a church conference for their all of their leaders. And before I walk on stage, they had three leaders get up and give a testimony, and like a 2-minute testimony. Alan, all three stood up and said the variation of something similar. Hey, I'm not really a leader, but this was one of the men's small group leaders. There was a women's small group leader and a children's leader. The other one got up and went, well, I really don't consider myself a leader. And the next one got up and said, well, I'm not really a leader. And I think there's this mentality among believers. Well, I'm not really a leader. And I actually addressed it in front of the crowd that day. And I said, man, I appreciate your humility. I really do. And I know you're saying it from a spirit of humility, but be careful, because sometimes I think we're saying it not in a spirit of humility. We're saying it out of a spirit of feeling deficient or inferiority and so insecurity. And I think the reason so many believers go, I'm not really a leader, is because they define leadership culturally, not biblically. And so they look and they go, oh gosh, well, I mean, look at Steve Jobs and look at all these, Lee Iacocca. I'm not that, and that's not biblical leadership. When Jesus was talking to his apostles, there are three terms that he used that I believe really describe Jesus' definition of leader. He said, your servants, your disciples, which is learner, and your apostles.